It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. This is episode 82. I am your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host Noelle Herzog.
Hi, Tracey.
Hi, Noelle. We're here to talk about Happily Ever After Season 5, Episode 10, and The Other Way, Season 2, Episode 12.
Ooh.
Really exciting stuff. Before we get started, I just want to tell you that we have 2 new products in our merch stores.
Okay, what are they?
Oh my God. So Noelle and I got stickers made of our faces.
Mm-hmm.
You could go to our personal Instagrams and see them. And you could Venmo us $4 and your address, and we will send them out as soon as we get the Venmos. So you can go to Trixie Chuzini on Instagram, and Noelle's is Noe_bear810 to see our new creations.
Yeah, it's actually my profile picture.
Oh my God. We had
I will post a picture of it.
Yeah, we had cartoons drawn of us. They're so cute. I can't
love
even
them.
take it.
I love
them. Love them. Also, if you want more of us, you can go to patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast, and there are over 100 episodes of us, bonus episodes, where we cover shows like Unexpected on TLC. We cover 90 Day Fiancé Self-Quarantined, and we have 120 episodes of it's called BS, not Teen Mom related. It's our other podcast where we just talk about anything. We answer some fan questions and we have a grand old time.
I love that podcast. I really do.
Me too. We just recorded one. So go over there and check it out. At the higher level, you get into our secret group where we are all best friends.
Yeah, we are. We all love each other very much.
We really do. And I got to tell you, speaking of the love, we've been getting so much love from our listeners, like legit love, that if you love what you're listening to, make sure you give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on iTunes, because we've been getting so many nice reviews. Have you been reading them?
No, I don't have iTunes.
Oh my God. Okay. So August 3rd, I got one, and it says, I'm shocked at how much I love this podcast, but not really, because Tracey and Noelle are hilarious. Better than watching the episode itself. It makes my commute to work bearable.
Oh,
isn't that nice?
I love that.
Oh my God. We get so many nice reviews. This other one, July 7th by Amanda. It says, Girl Talk. I absolutely love listening to Tracey and Noelle. It feels like a great night chilling with friends, trash talking our favorite reality shows. I literally laugh out loud when I'm listening, whether that's on the treadmill, walking my dog Luna, or driving to work. You ladies rock. Your friendship is undeniable and makes your banter so fun and authentic. Keep it up. Love you both. So worth the listen.
Oh my God, that's so nice.
Listen, we get the nicest. So, guys, add to that. Maybe we'll read yours on the show.
Yeah, someone said the other day in our secret group that it was something you said on 90 Day. I don't remember what it was, but they laughed so hard they broke a dish. They dropped a dish and broke it.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. So, let's start off with Elizabeth and Andrei.
Andrei.
She looks like a hot mess. She looks like something bad happened to her when she's talking about the castle fight in the confessional.
She looked, I think maybe just very hungover. I don't know. She's a woman on the edge.
She said that she never saw him act like that before.
But I see him act like that every episode.
I have.
Yeah. Forever.
I have.
Yeah.
I don't even know him, and you're married to him, and you've never seen that?
We know him better than her.
I've seen you watch him act like that before.
Right, and I've seen you just like huff and puff and say that's just who he is.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So he confesses that he went too far, and then he says, this is a quote, I'm going to apologize, maybe.
Yeah. I love him. But you know, what's annoying is he sends her for everything. Like, I was thinking you can go apologize. It's like, so she has to go apologize.
Well, he's upset that Charlie accused him of frauding her. And it's like, if you're getting this defensive.
Right. Maybe you are frauding her.
Just saying. So she said that she's not going to get married again until they all make up. Guess what? It doesn't matter.
You've been married for multiple years now.
So you're threatening that you're not going to force your dad to pay for another wedding?
Right. Wow.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Save your family some money. How about this? How about you say, we're not going to get married again, but Dad, I appreciate that you would have spent the money on the wedding. Would you mind giving us that for a down payment?
Yeah, you would think that that's what they would do, but no, they're dumb. They're so
They live in
dumb.
Florida. They could buy a house.
Yeah, they could buy a house and just film sitting in the pool.
Just saying. So Chuck rented a McMansion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
He really did. He rented like those like cookie cutter mansions that like they show on Arrested Development.
Okay, I don't know anything about Arrested Development.
I wish you did because it is the funniest show in the whole world. So Chuck said that Andrei lives in the projects. He's like, we were over there by his parents' house in the projects, and now we're over here.
Listen, people are so outraged that he said that. I think he's just ignorant. He doesn't know better. You
No,
know?
they're just they're using anything to throw digs
That's
at
what I
him.
mean. Right. I don't think he at all meant it on purpose. I think he just thought, oh, Moldova is really run down because that was the only part that they saw.
Can I tell you something? Moldova
Yeah.
looks very regular.
Yeah, it just looks like a regular place. It literally looks like where we live.
It could be where
Yeah.
we live. It could be where you like. It could be, and it's every whatever.
Yeah, it looks like my old neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. I don't understand what the problem is. Charlie looks like every single guy that we grew up with in high school.
Okay, Charlie is every guy we grew up in high school.
Like
Yes.
maybe he's a DJ that does construction.
Oh God, he works for his father.
Right?
He
But,
lives
like,
in
he
the
also-
basement.
Yeah, but he's got a 6 studio down there, bro.
He's got a 6 studio. He grew up wearing gray sweatpants and white t-shirts.
Mm-hmm. We know Charlie. It's like, I don't know you, but I don't not know you.
Oh no, I know Charlie.
So Chuck said that Andrei has never disrespected him or his family before.
Okay, this is where he lost me. This is
Okay,
where
well-
I'm like, he's on drugs.
Things that are not true for
Yes.
$500.
Yes, because that is
Okay.
bullshit.
Yeah. So Chuck said that Charlie will not back down. Okay. Well, that's good. That's
But
Chuck
why
is
are we
like-
doing this?
he's like his like he's in his corner like for the boxing match.
Yes. He's like hype.
He's his
His
manager.
hype man.
He's his Flava Flav.
He's his spliff star.
So Elizabeth's like, I don't know what's going on with him. Andrei's always been like just like an open book.
Okay, but are these people on Earth when they say
No.
this?
And then this is a quote. He's been mean to my family, even more so than he is in Florida. Oh.
I mean, but that's just funny.
Okay, so he said that he wants an apology or he will leave and not pay for the wedding.
Yeah, good. That's what he should do. I'd be like, bye.
Okay, do that.
Yeah, leave.
That one.
You know what
do
though?
that.
Someone needs to finally stand up to Andrei. Like maybe he won't be such an asshole to you if you didn't keep doing everything.
He
for
enables him.
Yes.
Okay, but also like not only should you leave, call your ex-wife and your other daughter or her other
Tell
daughter or
them
whoever
not
is,
to come.
and just be like, don't come,
Yep.
cancel your flight.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone gets their money back.
Yes, agreed.
So Andrei said that he's never apologized to Libby ever. And she's not even sure if he can apologize.
Okay, well, I think he could figure out how to.
He can't.
His parents are just so nice. How did they raise a monster?
And his brother's so nice.
I know, it's very weird.
You would think that with all of those dips and spreads, he would have a little bit more of an even temper.
Listen, maybe it was all those years as a detective in SVU that hardened him.
Do you think that he's angry because every time he would come home to his parents' house for dinner, it would just be like a cold caviar dip?
Yeah, it was just like a cold dip, cold smoked fish.
Right? And then like a crudité platter.
Yeah, and salami.
And he's like, I want hot food.
I just want something hot already.
And she's like, look at the spread, though. Look at the spread. Do you like cold cucumber salad?
I do.
Maybe that's where his rage comes from. I'm just saying. So he invites them to a World War II museum. To that's their outing.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe there's just not that much to do. I don't know.
Okay, so he says, and this is a quote, and this is exact, like, I can't even blame him at this point. He says, I can't afford to not apologize to Chuck. So basically what he's saying is Chuck's not going to pay my bills anymore and pay for this wedding and pay for my cost of living day to day if I don't apologize.
Like he literally can't afford it.
Yeah, like that's what he meant.
Yes.
So he tries to fist bump Chuck and Charlie and they deny the fist bump.
Right. Good.
Well, Chuck's over there wearing his USA hat.
I know. It's so lame. They're just so lame.
They're like trying to just like insult everyone.
Yes.
This is definitely a script that's written into this.
But that's what I mean. They're definitely pushed to do a lot of this because I can't imagine. I mean, maybe they are, but are they really this ignorant?
I don't think so. So he apologizes, and Chuck's like, this is like all about money all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I blacked out for a lot of this because it's so redundant. But it's like, it's all about money. Are you just apologizing because you don't want us to leave because you still want us to pay for your wedding?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. He
That's
literally
exactly
said, I can't afford to not apologize to Chuck.
Right. So this is actually exactly why. So Chuck, if you're listening, that is why he apologized.
Okay, but you knew that. So then what's the problem? Like he is an open book. You know what? Elizabeth's right. He is an open book.
He is an open book.
He's like, I need money from these people. I have asked for money very directly from these people. Like, and then they're like, does he want money? It's like, yeah, I asked you for money.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for the money that I asked you for.
Yeah. So Charlie said that they should have left that night. Okay, yeah, sure. Also fair enough.
Yeah, that's your own mistake, though.
So Chuck wants him to take full responsibility. So then they shake hands. This is like a very
Nothing's
big
gonna change.
No, this is a very big problem. And I got to tell you, I think that they are never going to come to an agreement unless maybe they find themselves or, they manage their own anger because they're both very angry people. And I think that BetterHelp online counseling would be so great for both parties involved to just like really look and reflect at like what's going on inside of your life.
Yes,
No?
absolutely. Yep.
And, it's good because if Chuck was doing BetterHelp, he could do it from his McMansion that he rented in Moldova because it is worldwide.
He could even do it through text.
You could do it through text. You could do it on a phone call. You could do it through video chat, which is what you and I do. It's convenient. It's professional and it's affordable. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting BetterHelp.com/fiance. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fiance, FIANCE.
What?
Angela and Michael.
Okay. Well, I just want to say this. Angela has reminded me why she annoys me so much. Like, because after baby girl Lisa, I was like, okay, Angela, I could deal with better than baby girl Lisa.
No.
But you know what? Angela's an asshole too. Watching this, like, it made me feel bad for Michael. I know that he's brainwashed. I know he asked for this, but I feel bad for him.
I do too. So she's smoking. She's like lighting him with the lighter.
Right.
But don't worry because he has a Louis Vuitton steering wheel cover. So
colorful, very colorful. I'm sure it's real too.
It's definitely real. I saw it at the Louis Vuitton store. They actually debuted that during Fashion Week. They had Angela model it. She came down the runway wearing a steering wheel.
She wore the steering wheel, and then she toted her cigarettes in it too.
And they were like, "Why do you have so many cigarettes in your bra?" And she's like, "I am the car. I'm a tank." What? That's what happened.
No, you're right though. You're right, and it's actually I think that she probably paid full price for it too.
She definitely paid full price. It was definitely thousands of dollars. Now, the funny part is they go to counseling, and this is not BetterHelp counseling.
No, this is but first of all, these counselors, the woman, she was pretty good. I liked her.
I liked her too. She was very like, I thought that they were going to be like super old school.
So
and,
did
like,
I.
No sense of humor, like just very like, by the book. So basically what it is, it's almost like the pre-Cana that we have in like the Catholic religion.
Right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Right.
So you sit down with two counselors and you're like, all right, do you guys share like the same values? Do you both want to have kids? Do you, are your finances okay? Like things like that. So they have the counseling from the marriage register, and Michael has to tell her, like, listen, don't talk about sex when we get there. And she says, so I shouldn't tell him about our handcuffs or our penis warmer?
Okay. But what is that? Is it like, when you go to Home Depot and you get hand warmers? Like,
yeah, like the little sacks.
The little sacks. My dad used to get them for me. Obviously,
for work.
Your dad too.
My dad used to get them for me too.
Construction men, of course.
Yes.
Is that what she means? Like, is it a sack warmer?
Or is it like a
don't
koozie,
understand.
like a beer koozie?
Maybe it's like an easy bake oven.
Or is it like, you know, like when you go to like an old person's house and they have like a crocheted thing over the toilet paper?
Of course I do. Mm-hmm.
Like, is it like that?
Maybe it's a doily for the dick. A dick
That's what
doily.
I'm saying. Right. Or is it like a glove? Like,
Maybe. I don't
when
know.
when she says penis wear, I'm just thinking that it's some kind of like a crocheted sock like thing, just to make sure he's always toasty.
Oh, okay. Maybe. I don't know. But when she said that, I'm like, question mark? What the hell is a penis warmer?
I don't know, but we need to deep dive. Guys, if you know exactly what this is, please come over to our Facebook group, 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk Podcast on Facebook, and just tell us what this means. I don't know what this means.
Tell us, but like, don't be specific, because I feel like I don't want to be freaked out either.
Well, speaking of Facebook, they met on Facebook.
Right. He liked her a lot, and he just friend requested her. He couldn't stop thinking about her hair.
Michael.
Michael.
And, you know, it's like, I don't want to say that you deserve this, but like, okay.
Listen, he was obviously fishing for an American woman.
I mean, that's what you caught. You could throw things back when you fish.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to eat every fish for dinner, right?
I'm just saying. Sometimes you go fishing and you pull up like a lump of seaweed.
Right, or like a dead body. Right.
You don't have to keep it.
I don't know why that this would be the fish he would choose to keep.
I don't know, but maybe he got an old boot right before that. So she was saying that she got married at 17 and she got divorced after 3 years. I didn't realize that she was like that.
So when she was talking to her mom and she was saying like how important it was for her mother to see her walk down the aisle and stuff, I was thinking like, was Angela never married before? Because I know Angela has 2 kids. So I just assumed she had never been married before, because
I'm assuming this was a shotgun wedding.
Yeah, it had to have been, because she's so like, she wants an American wedding, and it's like, didn't you have one? But maybe she didn't. Right.
Nope. So now let me ask you a question. Did she get her lips done?
Oh, I don't know. Did she get her lips done?
It looked like she got a filler in her lips.
I have to tell you, when I look at her, I stare at her chest so much. It's so,
yeah, I mean,
I am enamored
it's decorated.
By it. It's always something to look for. It's like, where's Waldo? Like,
yes,
what's
there's
in
like
the boob?
5 chains. There's different accoutrements sticking out of her bra.
There's like a little tattoo poking its head out sometimes.
Yeah. It's really nice. So they explain at the registrar that there's 3 kinds of marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them is like straight up like man and woman marriage. That's it.
Right. That's
then
the third one.
Right. That's the third one. The first one is like you could get married to many wives.
Right.
Then what's the second one?
I think the second one is you're married to one woman, but you could keep women on the side, but not like side chicks, I guess.
Right. You get like concubines.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. So she's like, I want the last kind. So the woman tells her, like, listen, no matter which kind you take, you still need to submit to your husband. Like, he's the boss.
Right.
Okay. But I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Let's pretend that she submitted to him.
Yeah.
I think they would both die.
Okay. He has no opinion on anything, though.
Like, I think they would starve and die because he would never do anything.
Here's what bothers me about Angela. Why can't she just play the game? Why can't she be like, I'm going to be the most submissive person in America ever? And then when you get to America, you just control him all over again.
Yeah. Hello.
What does she do? Like, why does she have to be so combative with everyone? Like, just lie.
Yeah, just say yes and then don't.
Right, exactly. This is the story of my life.
Be a man. Mm-hmm. So they're qualified to get married. And Michael, now they're going to go out. He wears his elephant shirt.
I know. I liked it. I was like, this is adorable.
I did too. Mm-hmm. So Aunt Lydia is going to help them plan the wedding. And Angela said she's getting nervouser.
Okay, I like Aunt Lydia so much.
Me too. So her mom is super sick. But guess what?
What?
Her mom's been super sick.
Also, her mom is super sick, but her mother was like, oh, no, go to Michael and marry him and bring him home. They must not have fucking filmed that conversation.
Yeah, because I think that she was like, Mom, can I go to Africa? And she's like, yeah, get away from me.
Yeah,
stop talking to me.
Stop unplugging my oxygen at night.
Seriously. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So her mom's sick, and now they're
Yes.
arguing about being submissive. And Angela said, "Now this is the kind, like, I got to tell you, I was kind of on her side with this one
Why?
because Michael's full of bull pippy."
Oh, he's playing both ends.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Angela is like, "I'm not going to be submissive to him," and Michael's like, "Well, you know," and then the aunt's like, "Well, Michael said that you're going to be submissive to us,"
Right. Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "But I never said that."
Right.
Like, at least Angela's not lying.
No, I agree, but I just feel like again, who cares? Just tell these people. You have to tell his aunt that you know what I mean? What does it matter
Right.
what she thinks?
But he's literally lying. He's
Yeah,
saying yes to both of them.
But the man has no balls. That's why.
Nothing. This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, you can't
Mhm.
submit to him because, I mean, what are you going to do?
There's nothing to submit to. Right. He was
Yeah.
like, I don't know, Angela. You figure it out.
Right. So the aunt said that she's super bossy, and she said that she will not change, and he's lying. And you know what? He is lying.
Oh, he is lying for sure.
So now the aunt doesn't approve, and now Angela is done. I'm done.
She's always
done.
done. She's always walking away. She's always
So is
storming
Lisa.
out.
So
That's
is
what I
Lisa.
mean. They remind me so much of each other.
So she leaves, and so Debbie's also done a lot too.
What's done a lot too?
Debbie.
Oh yeah, that's true. Debbie is done so often. I'm done.
Done. So the aunt's scared, and I gotta tell you, she should be. She's scared of him going to America, and Michael is crying.
Well, because the thing is, he doesn't have anybody in America besides Angela. So it's
Yeah, this
like
is a bad-
she is the boss. There is nobody. Like, he can't go to his family. Like, how could he even buy himself
Yeah.
a plane ticket?
Okay, so guess what? Go fishing again, Michael.
Right, go fish for someone else. Right, but that's the thing. You could find someone else.
Also, you could probably find a Nigerian woman
right
in America.
and
in
he
America.
But also he seems to like Nigeria. I don't know. I don't even think he's so gung ho. Like he needs to get.
He
to
was.
America.
Remember, he had his Trump underwear
Yeah.
on.
Well, yeah, he probably still wears them.
And then you remember when she proposed to him, and she's like, "You're going to America."
Yeah, but she probably sold him the dream.
Seriously. So she said the wedding is off. We'll see about that.
Okay, I'm sure it is.
Let's talk about Larissa. So this is very funny. So now Larissa's like, "We need to talk to you about the fighty." And Eric is cooking for the army.
Okay, but Eric is making, I don't know, he's got broccoli and carrots and eggs.
100 eggs. I counted them.
Oh, everything there was from Costco. He had Kirtland Colby Jack cheese.
I saw that.
Yeah. And
Okay,
I'm just
so-
like, is he making broccoli eggs? Interesting.
Broccoli carrot scrambles?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But the way he speaks is crazy.
Okay, but there is something major wrong with him.
Yes. He said that he wasn't thinking. So when he was talking about her intimacy.
But I get it. Like, I talk shit about all my exes. The end.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't even blame him on that one. So all of a sudden, right, she keeps saying that she has no experience.
Okay. She has kids. She
has 2 kids, at least.
She has 3 official ex-husbands.
So it's like, what do you mean?
Right. So you have 3 kids. You have 3 ex-husbands. And so even if you've had sex with 3 guys, you're going to tell me, what, you've only had sex 3 times? No.
I don't know, man. She's so weird about this. Like, she's trying to paint herself like she's like the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, she has no experience. And that
like, you're in your 30s and you have 2 kids, ? Maybe more.
Right. And then she's like, well, he should be happy that I don't just, have sex with anyone.
You do.
Yeah, but you do, though. You guys are
You
a cult.
So now she keeps saying she has no experience. Now, all of a sudden, remember, he was chopping, he was cooking, right?
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, everything is cleaned and there's a bowl of food.
Everything is gone. Uh-huh. Everything's gone.
You snap your fingers and it's like a scramble.
Mm-hmm. It's a scramble. It's like an omelet of some sort.
So she wants to stay together. And he says, this is a quote, "I haven't felt this way about any other woman before. Just my roommate, Dave."
Right. Just other men.
And she's like, "Listen, I don't want the cops coming." And he's like, "I won't call the cops." And she's like, "Actually," this is a quote, "they should come because you steal my heart."
Okay. And then I died. Mm-hmm.
And then we all laughed and laughed and laughed. And we're like, Larissa, we get it. We want to stay in America.
But Larissa, you don't like him at all. Again, fish some more.
Fish some more. Results of her court case come in, right? So, oh man, disorderly conduct. It got
right.
It got knocked down.
So it got knocked down to disorderly conduct, and the case is closed. Okay.
Case is closed, and this is what she says. She says, "This is a quote: Colt shoot me 3 times, dodged the bullet."
And now she has nothing attaching her to Colt or Debbie anymore.
But she will talk about them forever, so don't worry.
Forever.
Now she has her immigration case to go. So maybe, do you think that she can change her face?
Listen, her face is ever changing. So this is the first time I've liked an outfit I've seen her in a long time. The leather pants, satiny blue shirt. Very cute.
Yeah. Yes.
Her face is upsetting to me now.
She's Michael Jackson.
She is though. She is legitimately Michael Jackson, because when she first came on the show, I'm like, oh, she's cute. She has a nice body. She was like regular looking.
Yeah.
She's gross now.
Yeah, she's very scary now. So let's talk about Sinjin, who looks rough. He looks like he was at the castle with Andrei and Libby.
There's something happening to him, and it's not good.
Okay, well, it's called alcoholism. And let me tell you about Andrew and James. I have never wanted to be friends less with 2 people.
Okay, did you not want to be friends with them because they're drunks, or did you not want to be friends with them because they couldn't stop screaming?
Both.
Also, the one of them, I don't know which one was which, okay? But the one that looked like Ed Norton made everything into a song. He made every sentence
But I
into a
couldn't
song.
take it, though. I think that was James.
Okay.
Oh, my God. All right. So they scream at the restaurant. They're screaming.
And meanwhile,
But they
I'm watching
can't
this
stop.
with Matt. Matt's like, that's so nice. That's his real friends. And I'm like, this is nice?
No, this is not nice at all. So his friends are fat shaming him. Andrew is so annoying. He keeps calling him fat. Now they do Jaeger bombs.
Yes. Jogger bombs.
Oh, is that what they called them?
Yeah.
So it turns out that when he met Tanya, those were his roommates, and she moved in with them for 2 months, and they did not like her.
I'm not surprised at all. That's so Tanya's style.
No, I'm not surprised at all, but he also allowed it.
Oh, yeah, he allowed it, but you know what? So did they. They didn't say, like, okay, she has to move out or we're leaving, you know?
Yep. So now he said it was an emoji feeling.
Okay, but what does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, but it was a lust bubble. He was in a lust bubble.
He was a drunk. That's what happened. They're all drunk and they don't know what they're saying.
That's pretty much.
He said that he doesn't know if he's ready for commitment. And his friend goes, "You're already married."
And he's like, well, it's ifs, buts, and coconuts.
There's a lot of ifs, buts, and coconuts.
I love that. That made me laugh.
Is that a saying? Have you ever heard that before?
I've never heard it before, but I don't know if it's a saying or not, but I like it. Like, that was the best thing he said, too.
I hated those guys so much. His friends were singing back the songs to him.
And listen, what he's saying basically is, I don't want to be with Tanya. I want to be in South Africa with my family. That's what he's saying.
Okay, then
get
divorced. So
then just stay there.
Yeah, and then get divorced. Okay, thank you.
That's all.
Let's talk about Colt. So now it's like 2-3 a.m. She brings a man with her back to his hotel room.
They're pounding at the door.
Yes, and then he realizes, oh, it's hotel security.
It's like, how could you talk to him on a daily basis? The way he speaks, I hate it.
I hate it more. He got another room. So she said that he lies all the time. Guess what? Yes, he lies all the time. He does. But she said that she came back, and that shows that she respects him. I'm going to tell you what's going on here. You ready?
Yeah. Someone tell me.
Larissa got in her head.
Oh, Larissa for sure got in her head. Yes.
So now everything she's angry at because she's like, oh my God, she's right.
Yeah, it's true.
And now she thinks that she has like some collateral on him because she knows what Larissa said. So he brings up asking her dad for her hand in marriage. He is literally Tomming her.
Oh, he is, because he's full of shit.
He's like, I was going to propose to you in Gran Canary Islands.
Right, I'm sure you were. And also, he keeps saying, like, he's, like, obsessing and deflecting about the shoes, her throwing the shoes.
You threw your shoes. I can call 911 on you, and you'll have domestic violence cases, too.
I don't know why. You know, all I did was lie to you and come up with fake screenshots and just bullshit you. And
I mean, he literally, like, made a whole story.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that Vanessa didn't have his back.
Yeah, me too. I'm so glad Vanessa was like, no, we talk all the time.
What do you think he's going to do when he gets home to Vanessa?
Probably try to bang her because he's disgusting.
So he leaves today. This is the day he leaves. Right. So he said that Vanessa's a friend and Jess is like, it's fine. I'm better looking than her and my sex is better.
Gross. And then I just blacked out. I was like, I don't want to do this
anymore. And then he brings up Larissa again.
He's obsessed too.
Exactly. So she's going to give him another chance. So they're going to go to the airport and Deb, you know what? Deb was like, I want to be comfortable for this flight. So I'm going to take my breasts and I'm going to tuck them into my pants. And Colt was like, I'm actually going to do the opposite and I'm going to jack them up to my neck.
I'm going to push mine all the way up.
You know, I've always had like a bit of a problem. Like I have, you know, my issues with my body and stuff. Yeah. And I look at Colt and I'm like, he just has like such a nice shape. Like
Tracey, he owns his body too.
No, it's not only that. It's like his bosom is just so full.
He does have a nice bosom.
I know.
Way
and I'm like,
mine. I know.
Yes.
I know.
And I'm like, is this where I've come in my life to the point
I'm
where
comparing my boobs to a man's boob?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Like, why are they so nice? Like,
he
they look
steps
like
on the scene and I'm like, I wish I looked like that in a t-shirt.
Noelle,
I know.
Legit.
I was like, I can't
fill out a t-shirt like that.
Me either.
No.
Me either.
Oh my God, they look so good. And then I'm just like thinking about like if he had a top on with his little Speedos.
How would it look? Right. Like
it would
a
look amazing.
Yeah.
Not even a tankini, just like a little, like a string top.
Yeah, it would look pretty nice. I bet they would like stand up on their own.
That's what I'm saying. Like there would be a nice little cleave. Oh,
yeah.
God. Well, Jess is being super, super condescending. And Deb was upset that she was back, but she's being condescending to Deb.
Yeah, she's been nasty to Deb the entire trip.
I don't like her. I don't like her attitude. Deb brings up last night. Deb is funny. She's like, okay, now we have to talk about what happened last night. Deb is their third. Deb is in the throuple.
She is. I will always like Larissa a million times more than Jess. I just do not like Jess at all.
Jess is like not a nice person. So Deb said that he didn't lie. Now, okay, I don't know what's happening, but Deb either doesn't have her teeth in or she has too many teeth in.
I think she doesn't have them. I think she was like, I want to be comfortable. I'm going to tuck them in my pants with my boobs.
Because I don't know if she put dentures on top of her dentures or if she took out her dentures.
Uh-huh.
So, but I mean, how are you really, you're still saying like Colt didn't lie? And she's like, no, but it's not it's a fact.
I know, but that's, you know, I guess that's her son. I don't know.
So now
they're do that.
I know, but they're leaving at the airport and he's like, can I talk to her privately? And she's like, don't propose, don't propose, don't propose, don't propose.
That made me laugh.
That was funny. So now also they're like kissing and she's like, all right, well, that's enough. We got to go. And Deb walks away with her little hurricane.
Yeah, I know. I saw that and I was like, where did that come from?
I don't know if you guys know what a hurricane is, but it is a cane that stands on its own. It doesn't fall down. It is advertised on the television as seen on TV.
Tracey probably has one along with her food ninja.
I got to tell you, I would buy one just because you can sell me anything on an infomercial.
Okay. I told you about something on Amazon. You're like, okay, I ordered it. And it's like, how easy was that? I'm going to start telling you I like things for me.
Yeah. It's very easy. So now let's talk about Asuelo. He said that dinner was weird and awkward. And yeah,
it was. It was terrible. Yep.
So what was it? He went to his mom's house by himself.
Right. He went to go see the family.
Okay, but there are so many kids there.
There are so many kids. I guess both of his sisters have kids. But did you
Like,
notice that his sister, Rosa, she has the Samoan tattoos on her legs. Her legs are covered.
I love them.
No, so did I. I loved it. I know.
I gotta tell you, when I saw those tattoos, I was like, those are cool.
It surprised me because I
like the location
only the
too.
Men. Me too.
No,
That's
I
what
loved
I liked.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. So the mother is over the top. She's like, he brings them like sarongs, and she's like, oh, "Thank you, son."
And then she was like, he brought her like canned mackerel, and she's like, "My favorite flavor." And I'm like, "Is there flavored
no, it's
mackerel?"
it was I think it was the canned ham that.
Oh, okay, flavored ham. All right.
Yum. So his sister's like, well, Kehlani's family could pay.
Ugh, I hate his sister.
I know. His sister said that she sends the mom money, and the sister was like, oh, older women control the young man. We thought maybe she would send money to help our family.
But what? But they're saying it. They're so angry. It's not like they're so demanding. It's not like, hey, you know, we don't want to do this to you, but like we don't have any money and our family really needs it. Like they're demanding it.
Yeah, they're very, very mean. So
Yeah.
his sister said that they're only married because Kehlani got pregnant.
You know what? I'm so proud of him for walking out.
Okay, but then the other sister, you said Rosa is her name?
Yeah. There's Rosa and Tammy.
Okay, so Tammy's the one that's verbal. And
Yes.
Rosa's nonverbal because she's deaf. She starts grabbing her wrist.
Yes. I know.
Like,
I don't know.
I feel like Rosa is stuck in her own head. Like, she's like Helen Keller. Like, no one taught her how to communicate.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think she knows how to communicate, and I don't think they know how to. I think that maybe they even talk for her.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for her.
So do I.
So Asuelo, they're going to the goat farm.
Yeah. Which
Right
that
now we're
looks
back
fun.
with Kehlani.
Uh-huh.
It did. So Asuelo makes very funny goat noises. He's very accurate.
You know, he really is a kid, though. He is a child.
He's very funny, but he's very upset at his family. Now, Tammy's not going to come to the goat farm. I think it's just going to be his mom.
Thank
and
goodness.
Asuelo's like, ooh, a goat farm. They're delicious.
And then she's like, no, we don't eat them. And it's like, no, you do, though.
We do. Yeah. So they have 14 goats on the farm, and they're very friendly goats.
Uh-huh. They were so, okay. The white one that was just like laying there, he looked like the old
cute.
man. I loved him.
I love them, Billy goats. So the kids are chasing, though.
Yeah, the kids are chasing. They're screaming. And the woman's like, yeah, if they could not chase,
We need
that
to
would be
minimize
great.
the chasing.
Yeah.
So now his mom comes, and she meets the goat. And she leans
she liked
over.
the goat.
She liked the goat, and then she's like, you could eat this?
And Kalani's like, yeah, I get no.
So she said that she's poor and she can't work. And in
Right.
Samoa, you don't need money.
Right, you can live without money. You could just live basically off the land.
Sure. So now she's like asking him for money again.
Yeah,
And he starts crying.
And Kalani's like, you mean to tell me that you're still asking him for money? Right, because he starts crying. Right.
He's hysterical crying. And he's like, if I don't have money, my kids will die.
Okay, but like, I don't think he realizes that he's being a little dramatic.
I know, but still, like, I wouldn't even entertain this woman.
But also, so let me ask you a question. The goat farm is next door to the homeless tents?
I guess so. I'm like, that's pretty, that's pretty, like, convenient.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, okay, so suddenly there's homeless people directly next door, and you could
There's
just
a whole,
point there.
there's an entire camp of
There's
homeless
a community.
people.
It's Skid Row. Is next door.
Yes. They have a whole bunch of camping tents, and she's like, see, if we don't have money, that's where we're going to end up. So she said that her son left her and his dad, and she tells Kehlani that she has to respect her. And she said that they must have money because we're in America.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that's all assumption, obviously, but I feel so bad.
Yeah, I
really
don't know.
do. I
Yeah, but
feel
you know
so
what?
bad
I don't
for
feel
him.
so bad, but it's like, just cut them off.
Okay, but I think it's hard for him because he's got that guilt in him.
I know, but then you have to go to BetterHelp and just find a counselor.
No, I agree. I just think he hasn't really been in America that long. He hasn't been away from his family for all that long.
I guess. And he's a little boy.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Paul and Karini. So she's locked in the bathroom. And he said that she does this a lot for 4 to 6 hours.
Right. This is like disturbing.
Yeah. So his mom comes, and his mom got her rice and beans.
No, she's nice though. But I like that she went up to his mom and was like, listen, like this
It's
is
not about you.
Uh-huh.
Sure. I got it. His mom's very nice to her. His mom
She
loves
is
her.
very nice to her. Yeah. And I even think that his mother would take Karini and the baby and just not
I think
Paul.
so too.
Mhm.
Yep. So she said that she's feeling bad and it's not his mom's fault. And he's wearing a summer 2011 flag shirt, possibly from Old Navy.
That's what I was thinking. That's like the $5 Old Navy shirt. Uh-huh.
$5. So she takes a walk around the trailer park, and his mom is super understanding, and she's like, all right, well, I'm going to watch the baby.
Mm-hmm.
You go get Karini, and Paul starts running.
Okay, but the trailer is disgusting.
It's not good.
Mm-mm. It's very
so,
bad.
But here's the thing. Paul is running, and I've realized, you know how everyone talks about Paul running and they make fun of him?
Yes.
You know what the problem is?
No.
He doesn't bend his knees.
Is that the problem?
That's it. He just doesn't bend his knees.
See, I'm watching him run, and I thought it was maybe even a problem with his shoes because he had on, like, I don't know, lugs or whatever.
No. He doesn't bend his knees.
Interesting.
He's been running like this for years.
Yeah, I know. I just
So
never
she's on the
realized
phone.
it. Mm-hmm.
She's on the phone, and his mom said that they have too many flies. I got to tell you, it looks hot in that trailer too.
Okay, so the mother was very sweaty. There was a fly infestation. He's just whacking flies.
He's obsessively fly swatting, and he's
Okay,
afraid that
but
she'll leave.
There was a soda cans under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was very, very disgusting.
But Karini's disgusting too. They
I
live like that in
know.
Brazil.
I know. That's what I was thinking. But I feel bad for the baby.
I
Oh,
do
that's
too.
so
And his mom
terrible.
wants him to get a job.
I mean, she's wanted him to get a job his entire life.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, all right, so let's talk about The Other Way, season 2, episode 11. Let's talk about Jihoon and Devin. Oh my God! So they catch the thing.
They catch Dracula.
They catch
her.
Dracula, and they're yelling at Jihoon. And his mom is worried if he will be belittled if they stay in this relationship.
Okay, but also, like, his mother, she just keeps coming out of the shadows. Like,
I
she's
know.
just
It's like, what
appearing.
is she just living in a tree outside of their apartment?
I don't understand. It's like he'll be sitting there talking to her, then here comes his mom just
and
out of
he's
the
like
shadows.
shooing her away. He's like,
Yeah.
goodbye.
It's
So-
very weird.
You can't set Dracula down. That's the problem.
Right. You cannot ever set her down or let go of her hand.
Okay, well, Alicia has rage.
Alicia, I don't know. Listen, I get why they're mad at him, but I don't like her. She makes me
Well,
uncomfortable.
Don't worry. He got the Dracula. And so he calls her it on the translator. That was funny. He's like, I got
He
it.
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
So now he cries and no one cares. And his mom
I
tries
like that everybody says your tears mean nothing to me.
Yep, everyone. So he cries and no one cares. And his mom is now again coming from she lowers herself from the tree outside. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to be better. I'm going to apologize to your mom.
Right.
Now, did you ever see, like, you know, when they introduce the segment and there's the still picture and it's like them just standing together?
And they're like, either if they're mad
Yeah.
at each other, they're back to back. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Devin looks like Wednesday Addams in the preview.
Yeah, she does. That's
All
the
right.
look I think she goes for, but that's not her Instagram persona.
Right. Well, Alicia looks like she just got off tour with Aerosmith.
Tracey.
She looks like
you
she
are
was
100% correct on this.
She was on tour with Aerosmith for like 3 months and she just got off tour with them. She hasn't even showered yet.
No, she stepped off the bus in her denim cutoffs.
And she said, this is a quote, "Your tears mean nothing to me." But Alicia even sounds like Devin. Like they're like,
No, they're a lot alike. They are. But you know what?
So
If I was Devin at this point, I'd be like, I'm so over this. I just want to
go
go
home.
Yeah.
Well, this is what Alicia says. You let her run towards a street in Korea.
It's like, yeah, that's where you are, asshole.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be, maybe it's congested.
Well, he doesn't understand the English and she doesn't accept the apology. And this is a quote: "If you kill my granddaughter, I'm going to kill you." And then she gets back on the tour bus and they drive away.
And that's it. And now you can see her doing a duet of Sweet Emotion with Steven Tyler on stage.
She went back to her bunk on the bus. Oh my God. So now let's talk about Ariella and Binyam. So he's having coffee with his family and they're worried about him because he has a bad track record. And he said that his family doesn't trust her. But I got to tell you, they don't trust him.
I don't know. His family is actually also pretty nice.
I like his family, but what I'm saying is like they're not saying anything bad about Ariella. They're just saying like we've done this exact thing with you before.
Right.
And
like,
you got your kid taken away from you and it's very painful for us.
Of course. And we're worried that that's going to happen again.
Yep. So now they want her to go to church. So he gets her a headscarf for the church and he buys it. But he doesn't really cover her hair with it.
Okay, but that's what I don't understand. So this, again, baby girl Lisa. Remember she would go and have just all of her hair out?
What about Avery's mom when she was getting married?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now she calls him Binny and then she calls him Baby a minute later.
It's like pick a name. Just pick a name.
So listen to this.
I'm ready.
Her mom is Catholic.
Okay, I did not know that. So her dad is Jewish, her mother's Roman Catholic, like me and Matt.
Yeah, but also
Too.
guess what?
What?
When your mom is Catholic, you're
Catholic. I know, and that's why I was surprised that she was Jewish.
So she said that Christianity is more morbid. So I get it because there's hell and they talk about hell, but like I don't know. The baby. So we find out. We go to the church and we talk to the priest.
Right.
And we find out that the baby cannot be christened into the Catholic Church because, or into the Orthodox Church, the baby must suckle from a Christian breast, and non-Christian breast milk will, I guess, I don't know, undo it.
Yeah, and it's like, so that means she would have to convert before the baby's even born.
Sure, or maybe convert the breasts.
So just convert her breast. Maybe just pour the holy water on the cleavage.
Right, or maybe just feed with formula.
Okay,
Catholic
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, just
bless
like Orthodox
the formula.
formula.
Yeah, let's bless the formula.
Yeah, that's all. So she doesn't want to convert. The priest is like, listen, just start teaching her, all right? Kenneth and Armando just got engaged, and Armando's friends are there? Friends, question mark?
It looks like just, okay, remember on segue here. Remember Teen Mom?
Of course, when Amber and Matt had their friends.
Quote unquote, like 70-year-old couple. They were his friends.
They're
they were her
neighbors.
Friends. Yes.
Yeah. So Rita and Charles, they're from California and they just moved to where Kenneth and Armando moved that they're not from.
Right, to retire. I don't know.
Like, how do you know each other?
I don't know.
All right,
but they've been there for a while because he basically like came out to Rita.
I don't know. This is just a little bit confusing to me.
Yeah.
But he said he was super surprised for the proposal. And so I didn't know this, but Hannah, the baby, Armando's daughter, loves to talk to Kenny all the time.
That's so cute.
And they're like super close. So they're going to go see his parents. And he said that he's not going to tell them about the engagement yet because he just needs them to get used to like this idea first. And I agree with him.
I don't think that he's wrong. And I don't understand why Kenny is pushing him.
Because Kenneth is older. He's older and he's been out and he's American and he's not understanding the cultural difference.
Yeah.
And he said that
really
he's sick,
difference.
that he's so scared.
Yeah, I feel terrible for him. And I would say, you know what? Let's meet your parents and see how it goes.
Yes.
And then you tell them in your own time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Brittany and Yazan. So they're having some Arabic coffee and it was pretty cool how they made it. Did you see that?
Yeah. They had it like,
they
on
swirl it in the sand.
Yeah. And then they have it like on the hot sand.
Mm-hmm. I love that. So her makeup in the confessional looks like thick rubber.
I'm telling you, there's something wrong. There's something happening with the face. There's a problem.
Okay. Well, clearly she dresses in garb. But like, it's like a huge big t-shirt.
Right. So would you call it abaya?
Abaya. Yeah.
Okay. So I think it was just oversized. Like, I just don't think it's the right size for her.
It looks like when guys do that when they wear like very long weird t-shirts.
Hate those. Yep.
Yes.
Like Tyler.
So, exactly. So they
but I'll tell you, I like that he thinks that she looks so nice. You know? He's
sure.
Like, oh, you look so cute.
But here's the thing. I'm not on board with this because this is all a lie.
Okay, but here's the thing. It's 100% a lie. She is never gonna convert. They can't get married.
But she can't get married to him.
I know.
So they're going to go to his family's house, and his uncle said it's okay to go there, and the uncle's kind of like going to mediate. So
right.
It's funny because they get there and they kiss like it's a secret handshake. Like even when she kisses his mom.
So many kisses.
Then it's like, then they like high five. Then they like hit their ankle.
It was a
like,
secret handshake.
So the dad wants them married and the uncle's explaining that like, listen, they need to get to know each other a little bit more. And her dad is going to come next month and just let them have some more time together. And because marriage is forever. So let him make the right decision.
Right. And you don't want to rush them. And you don't want to rush her to convert. Or you don't want to rush them together if a month later it's just not going to work out.
Sure. But here's the thing. Is this real? Is her dad really coming next month? She can't get married.
I know. That's what I don't understand. So
why are we playing this game?
But what month is this? You know, it's like, when does her marriage expire?
I don't know, man. So let's talk about Jenny and Sumit. They're painting the walls brown, marigold, and red. So this is what happens.
Okay.
You know, Noelle and I have been painting before. So what he bought the pigment.
Yes.
And you mix it into the paint.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what you don't mix with paint.
Water.
Correct. So they're putting water in the paint.
So they have the paint. They have the base. They have the color. It's like adding food coloring to a cake.
Frosting.
Yep.
There's no water involved, but he puts water in it. He mixes it with his hand. And I got to tell you, this guy is such a liar.
Oh, he's so full of shit. He really is.
She's like, have you ever painted before? He's like, no, yes, maybe. Sometimes I have. Yeah, I've painted before. I haven't painted. I eat chips of paint. So now the brother apparently said that the parents are ready to talk to him.
Right. And it's also like, stop saying that they're going to meet Jenny because they know her. They know her.
They've met Jenny before. They've met her many times. She stayed with them for months.
For 4 months. Yep.
Just saying. So Jenny's like, no, I don't want to talk to them because I'm going to get upset. They're not saying that they're ready to talk and accept Jenny. They're just ready to talk to him to tell him to come home.
Right. They're ready to ambush him and make him stay home, basically.
Right. So now they paint this wall, this color red. It looks like they have painted it with the blood of their enemies.
Tracey, it's the wateriest, streaky paint ever.
It's like a whitewash, but just red. It's blood.
That's exactly what it is. It's blood. That's all it is.
It's blood. It's the blood of their enemies.
It's his ex-wife's blood.
Yes. Just saying. All right.
Yes.
Well, whew, I got to tell you, we are in so far, and I feel like we're still not even all the way in. Is there another couple that we're missing from Happily Ever After, or from The Other Way that like we're gonna meet soon? I feel like wasn't there? I don't know. Did I make that up?
No, I don't think. Wait, what?
I made
There's
it up.
Another couple? Yeah,
like another couple that we never met before.
Isn't it episode like 10?
I don't know. It's episode 12. This is crazy. This whole thing is crazy. This whole show is crazy. I don't understand any of it.
I know.
Guys, make sure you follow us at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow me at Trixie Chuzini on Instagram and Twitter. And go to TraceyCarnazzo.com because we have 90 Day Fiancé magnets for sale. And if you love our theme song, please follow 90 Day Jingles on Instagram. She made us the best theme song ever.
We love her.
We do. Noelle can be followed at Noe Girl on Twitter and Noe_Bear810 on Instagram. And we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.